The National Party says it will strip gang members of benefits unless they prove they don't have any illegal income or assets. The party will release a new discussion document today about its policies on social services. Earlier, Simon Bridges told us National will crack down on gangs and methamphetamine dealers.
You've got a situation where the patched gang member can stump up and say, yeah, you know what? Actually, that Harley Davidson, that was paid for in this way because I was a tradie for several years and this is how I made the money. If they can't do it, the truth is there's a reason why they can't do that, and that's because it's from ill-gotten gains.
Three-quarters.
It's from methamphetamine, and you know we can trade miseries if we like, but the reality is either we're serious with dealing with that or we're not, and I want to be serious about it.
Mr Bridges would not say what would happen to the estimated 6,000 to 7,000 children associated with gang members if their benefits are cut. Eugene Ryder is a Black Power spokesperson and joins us now. Morena.
Morena.
What is the issue here? If you can't prove that you got your Harley Davidson or whatever other asset legally, then why should you get a benefit?
Yeah, no, correct. So, you know, if people can't justify their assets, then sure, there's reason for that to happen. But, you know, I think he's kind of talking to part of society that have no idea about people that live in low socioeconomic areas. And so, you know, what he's doing is targeting people that are already on the cusp of society, and by taking away what is basically a benefit from people who, if you think about it, and if you listen to the rhetoric and believe what Simon's saying, that the people he wants to take benefits from are involved in crime, taking away a source of income will only encourage.
But if they haven't committed any crime, or they don't have illegal assets, then they won't lose their benefit under his policy.
No, that's right. That's right. I think what he's trying to do is use the same rhetoric as being used every election, as you know how hard we can smash the gangs or which party's got the biggest hammer. So you know the take the bikes off the bikies thing was tried and failed many times over the years. You know, and so what he hasn't done is address the reason people are in gangs. And because of the poverty that they live in, and there's no real choices for a lot of the young people that are born in those environments to get out of those environments. So by punishing families, I don't think that's going to work for anyone.
Does Black Power make money from illegal means?
Oh, listen, there's a lot of people that make money from illegal means, not just Black Power, not just smuggle, not just gang members. You know, there's an assumption that every gang member is a criminal. And every criminal is a gang member. Now, that's just not true. So there are people that work with it that are part of gangs that don't commit crimes. You know, I've been working as a social worker for the last probably 15 years. You know, and so the assets that I have, which are very minimal, is a car that I've had for 15 years. You know,
this is the problem. Is that what is the percentage, if you like, of gang members or Black Power members that aren't playing by the rules? Because there is a solution there that Black Power could fix this by not breaking the law.
Well, you know, everyone can fix that by not breaking the law, and that's the reason we have laws in this country. You know, and so you know, by targeting people that are said to be involved in gangs, it's going the wrong way about it. And then what I heard him say this morning is that the onus will be put on MSD. First of all, to find out whether they have assets and then to investigate those assets. Now, we all know that MSD is struggling for resources at the moment, and it looks like his intention is that MSD picks up the work of what potentially should be police work. So I think, you know, there's a lot of talk, and a lot of talk happens in the year leading up to election, and this isn't any different. There is
a deep-seated issue here, though, isn't there? 9 out of every 10 gang members have received main benefits. So we know, this is according to MSD's figures a couple of years ago now, but
yep.
that will set alarm bells for many people.
Yeah. I think when you look into those stats, it's you know, the people that are on benefits. it's difficult to survive in a situation where you're born into poverty. And so benefit is a benefit is something that supports people to get out of the misery that they're in. You know, and it's over a number of years. I was on a benefit for probably 9 years as well, until I found an employer that would employ me. You know, so it's not easy. They say there's a lot of work out there, but employers don't employ people that they don't want involved in their organisation. You know, and unfortunately, gang members fall into that space.
Do you think it is possible to target the gang members that are acting illegally and have attained assets illegally without hurting their families, the children?
Yeah, no, I don't think it is. And I think, you know, I think there are laws in this country that enables police to target criminals, and that's where it should be. You know, gang members aren't criminals by association. You know, and it's difficult when people who are already struggling, like I said, who are already struggling, are targeted even more. So that, you know, that the outcome can't be good if these people are denied an income, and then their children are denied food in their mouths. So, you know.
But maybe, well, Simon Bridges argues that it's a moral issue here, that this is an issue about sending the right signal to those gang members that, sorry, you can't continue to act illegally and expect the state to help you.
You know, so no citizen in New Zealand is allowed to act illegally. That's the reason we have laws. Yeah, but what he's kind of pushing towards is this presumption of guilt, and that you have to prove yourself innocent, and in regards of justifying your...
But you yourself said that, you know, it's pretty obvious that some gangs are involved in criminal activity.
Well, some people are involved in criminal activities, and that's obvious. That's why we have a criminal justice system. But coming down on them with a hammer isn't going to make them stop. Taking away, for some, their only income isn't going to encourage them to do anything other than illegal activities.
Eugene Ryder, thank you very much for your time. Eugene Ryder is a social worker and Black Power spokesperson.